Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're doing a love reading for our fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. The timestamps for your reading is going to be in my description box below, okay? So you can skip ahead straight to your signs reading. Right, so we are going to begin with our Aries collective and find out what is going on for you guys in love and how does your person feel about you at this point in time. What's going on for Aries in love, please? Okay, right, so Aries, you could be dealing with another fire sign. That's another Aries, a Leo or a Sag. You could be, but you don't have to be. Divorce, experiencing a breakup. Okay, gambling, problems with addiction or gambling or bad finances and giving it time. Everything in divine timing, let things flow. So with this one, Aries, now this gambling and then someone coming back, they two cards have been coming out fairly frequently for everyone, okay, Aries. Now with this one, if you are struggling with your finances, Spirit's saying that you need to give yourself some time. You need to give it some time, okay? You do have new growth here when it pertains to your finances. If someone is struggling with any kind of an addiction, or if your person is struggling with an addiction, then they're going to need time and the connection's going to need time, okay? Experiencing a breakup. Obviously not great energy, okay? That could be you currently going through a breakup or the person that you're thinking of currently going through a breakup. So you just take it as it resonates. But the main point with this energy is, look, there are a lot of problems here, okay? We can see that straight away. And none of these are going to have quick and easy answers. So you are going to need to slow down and take your time with this process, okay? You've also got cycles at the bottom of the deck, fate, karma, something ending, something beginning, okay? Ultimately, something needs to come to an end, right? It could be the breakup needs to be finalized. It could be someone's spending habits that's needing resolved and sorted, okay? But ultimately, a lot of problems here, no quick and easy answers, right? So what else is going on for our Aries collective in love? Aries collective in love, please. What's going on for Aries in love? Okay, right, so how the connection currently stands is the world energy. How your person feels about you right now, the Three of Swords, okay. What are their blockages, the Ace of Wands? What are your blockages or challenges? The Two of Swords. What actions will they take towards you? Justice. And your advice is the Ace of Swords. The energy at the bottom of the deck for you, Aries, is Judgment. Interesting. Pisces literally just had Judgment at the bottom of their deck as well. You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could have Piscean placements strongly in your own chart. You could be a Pisces Venus. Either way, this one is about making that making that final decision, okay? The ball, ultimately, Aries, is going to be in your court, okay? About what's going to happen here in this situation. I do feel strongly that you're the one that's going to be the final decision maker here, okay, with Judgment being there. That could also be someone asking you for a second chance. They could be asking you for your forgiveness. It's under there, the Moon. Well, there we go. I mean, Pisces energy, right? Astrologically, yes, the Moon is a ruler of Cancer, but in tarot, that card belongs to Pisces. It's about fears, secrets, things that were kept hidden from you, things that are really unclear right now, okay? So again, I feel that there's a lot of pressure here on you, Aries, to make this final judgment when things are still really unclear, okay? I do feel that you've been put in a really unfair situation. How the connection currently stands is the World, is fixed energy. So with this one, yeah, it's all about those cycles coming to an end. It's about completion. Taking the lessons with you, okay? So something is coming full circle with this particular person and with this situation. Okay, where was I? I do apologise for that, Aries. Yeah, certain cycles are coming to an end here with this particular situation or with this person, okay? Ultimately, there is a chapter that is complete here. Now, remembering as well that the world is also an energy of fulfillment and harmony. It can indicate some kind of travel as well, so there could be a physical distance between you two. It might even end up being a mental distance between you two or an emotional one. But either way, there is some kind of distance here between yourself and this person, okay? Whatever type of distance it is, that gap is being closed between you, okay? Ultimately, the world is a card of victory, and it is a card of happiness as well, because at least it means that finally you're going to know exactly where it is that you stand with this person, or where you stand with this situation, okay? Because there is this chapter being complete. How they feel towards you, Aries, is the Three of Swords. So it's quite possible that this individual is maybe blaming you for some pain or disappointment that they're feeling. Something definitely didn't go according to how they wanted it to go. And they're certainly blaming you to, I want to say to a large extent, for whatever pain or anguish that they're currently feeling, okay? Their blockages, their challenges is the Ace of Wands. So they're challenged by having, I would say, a lack of inspiration here with the Ace of Wands. When someone's challenged by the Ace of Wands, it basically means that they don't know what to do with the situation or what to do next, okay? It usually is someone who's feeling really, really exhausted and not very hopeful about a situation at all. I feel in a lot of ways, Aries, that this person quite possibly put a lot of expectations onto you, and they didn't really share any part of the situation. You know, it feels a lot like scapegoating to me, okay? Well, I mean, when you're challenged by an Ace of Wands, you don't want to be challenged by an Ace of Wands. You want to feel inspired by an Ace of Wands, not challenged by it. This could also indicate some kind of sexual inadequacy, possibly. If someone's challenged by an Ace of Wands, they could feel potentially threatened as well. Like, say if you have got like a healthy or a really active sex life, that then they could be challenged by that, you know, especially if you're dealing with a man or a masculine. They could feel emasculated by or challenged by your own sexual prowess or your own sexual experiences. Do you know what I mean? So I would be really cautious of this being in someone's challenged position, because it indicates to me that the person that you're dealing with, they don't really have a healthy they don't really have a healthy mindset when it comes down to like physical intimacy and sexuality, okay? You're challenged by the Two of Swords, so your challenge is on how you can make a logical decision, a decision that is based on fact and reason, okay? You could be challenged by having to make the final decision with this particular individual, because something about them feels very vulnerable. And so that might lead you to feel a little bit maybe sorry for them, or maybe even a little bit responsible for them. I do apologise, Aries. There's been so many interruptions today when I've been trying to do your reading. I honestly don't know why that's the case. But a lot of the times I find that when I'm doing someone's reading, whatever happens during that read, it is actually part of that read, okay, Aries? So I do feel that you're going to be getting interrupted quite a lot. There could have been quite a lot of interruptions from other people while you were dealing with this particular person, okay? Maybe that just became a bit too much for you to handle, or too much for them to handle, okay? Again, just take it as it resonates. But yeah, whatever happens during the read, it is part of the message, and it is part of that reading. Okay, so the action that they're going to take towards you is the card of Justice. Now you could be dealing with a Libra, you could be dealing with a fixed sign, a Taurus, Leo, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. You could also be dealing with, I want to say, a Gemini as well. I'm feeling Gemini energy quite strongly for some of you, but of course that's not going to be true for absolutely every single one of you, okay? But their actions towards you, it does look like they are going to try and make things fair, balanced and equal with you. It indicates to me that this person is trying to put something right here, Aries, okay? So if this person, if they... something to do with debt, if they were the cause of you ending up in some kind of debt, then it's indicating to me that they are going to be repaying that debt back to you eventually, okay? But this feels more to do with putting the record straight on a few things, balancing things out, and really making sure that everything's good again between you ultimately, okay? So it does indicate that this individual is at the very least trying to put their best foot forward here, with that justice being in their actions towards you. They could also be, I mean, it could be you asking them to sign something, or they're asking you to sign something, but it does have the heavy insinuation of like putting your name to some kind of contract here as well, okay? Your advice is the Ace of Swords, so that's seeking the truth, clarity. It can also be a cutting energy as well. So if you're needing to cut ties with this individual once and for all, then it indicates that that's going to be a good way for you to move forward from this particular person. But ultimately, it's about seeking the truth as well. So make sure that you're asking the right questions, okay? It's not about asking a lot of questions, but certainly asking the right questions, and really paying attention as well to the answers that come through, okay? Also as well, with this Ace of Swords being in your guidance, that is to speak your truth, okay? And definitely don't feel intimidated. Not that you'd feel intimidated anyway if you're Aries. Aries don't tend to get intimidated. But if this individual is trying to intimidate you, then you're definitely going to have to put your foot down with that, okay? What else for Aries, please? What's going on? What's going on for Aries Collective? Okay. Seduction, it's a plan, the unsaid, and cheers. Interesting. So with your cheers, it says new beginnings, anniversary, milestone date, celebration, meeting new people, and happiness. So yeah, there's definitely the end of one cycle here. I mean, maybe this person has been holding divorce papers over your head, refusing to sign divorce papers, and now finally they're getting around to doing it, and you're going to be able to celebrate that, because ultimately it means that then you're going to be free to move on with someone new. You know, for some of you, that particular message is coming through. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Yeah. Third party interference. So, I mean, really, well, when you're putting it into the context of this, yeah, it definitely does feel like someone else was holding it against you, that you wanted to leave the situation. Getting asked out, text message or call with intent to date, tentative plans, making or solidifying a plan, and showing that I love you or like you or haven't physically said it yet. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that have not been said from both sides of the table, and I do feel that everything's going to come out to light here, okay, with it's a plan. That actually to me feels a lot like some kind of meeting where you and this person can, you know, or you have to sit down at a table and, you know, everything's out in the open then, and then the papers can get signed, and then it's like job done type thing. That's what that one feels like to me. It's very possible, Aries, that this person that you're trying to separate yourself from is still in love with you, okay? It's very, very possible, just going by this particular energy here. Okay, what else for our Aries collective, please? What else for Aries? Oh, okay, you will get what you wished for, but is it truly what you want? Interesting. So you will get exactly what you wished for here, Aries. So you have to make sure that it is legit what you want, okay, before it happens. You're going to make mistakes and it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up. Okay, so someone's made a lot of mistakes with this particular situation or with this connection. Maybe this person made a lot of mistakes with you, and it's showing that they are actually growing and evolving through these mistakes. Okay, don't forget to fulfill your needs while helping others. Yeah, so Aries, you have to remember that you can't constantly be giving to other people all of the time. Okay, you can't pour from an empty cup, so you do need to make sure that you're meeting your own needs as well. Okay, and don't allow a scarcity mindset to limit your success. Yeah, be mindful of the things that you're telling yourself at this point in time, Aries. I mean, it looks like you're going through a pretty rotten time of it at the moment, and Spirit's saying, look, you cannot allow this experience to put you off pursuing a lifestyle that's genuinely going to make you happy. Okay, like, I mean, nobody would wish this kind of energy on another person, and ultimately you are going to get through the other side of this, okay, whatever mess that this is that's going on, right? But yeah, that was your reading there, Aries. If that did resonate for you, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That'll help keep you engaged with the channel, but it'll also help to push out the message to others who are needing to hear it at this time as well. The personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching today, Aries, and we shall see you in the next one. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your love reading for the month of December. Right, so let's get into this for you then, Leo. What's coming in towards our Leo collective, please, in love? What does Leo need to know, please? Okay, so you've got Earth sign coming out, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with an Earth sign. They could have Earth strongly in their chart, such as their Venus placement, for example. What else? Divorce. Okay, Aries just had this one that came out, experiencing a breakup. So someone is experiencing a breakup. There has been a lack of commitment here, with commitment coming out in reverse. Things are getting serious, but that's reversed. And then honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding, in reverse position also. Right, so there has been a serious breach of, I want to say, trust and of confidence here. Could have been from an Earth sign, but it doesn't need to be, okay? With honeymoon coming out in reverse, that reminds me quite a lot of, like, nostalgic energy, you know, looking back on the past with rose-tinted glasses, wishing that things could be different, that sort of thing, trying and failing to get the relationship back to its old honeymoon phase. Do you know what I mean? Now, it's also possible as well, Leo, that you could be looking at a brand new connection that's coming in for you, but at the moment, with those two coming out in reverse, it's indicating that you might not necessarily be very open to a new commitment. Maybe it's a message about how it's too soon for you to be getting involved with someone else right now, especially if you are currently going through a divorce. There could also be a divorcee who's fallen in love with you, or do you know what I mean? Someone who's already attached to another is looking in your direction here, Leo. Okay. Why can't things just be simple, eh? Right, at the bottom of the deck is vacation. You will be traveling soon. Maybe someone's traveling to come see you here, Leo. Maybe you're about to meet someone while you're traveling. You could be traveling for business, or you could be traveling for an actual vacation. Not really expecting to meet anyone, but the chances are quite high that you will actually meet someone. Okay. And that's always typical. Whenever you're not looking for love, love finds you. Now, what's going on for Leo, please? What's going on for Leo? What's going on for Leo? What's going on for Leo? Okay, so how the connection currently stands is the 10 of Wands. How they feel towards you at this point in time, Leo, is the Star. What they're challenged by is strength. Oh, they're challenged by you, Leo. Okay, what you're challenged by, the 4 of Cups. Their actions towards you is going to be the 10 of Swords. Your advice is the 4 of Wands, and your overall energy is the Fool. Interesting. The Fool energy is the overall. Underneath that one is the 3 of Swords and the Tower. That's got the energy of a rebound situation here, Leo. Okay, I'm just going to say it straight away. The Fool with the 3 of Swords and the Tower. Yeah, that feels like a rebound. Either you're on the rebound right now, or someone else that you're dealing with is currently on the rebound. But basically it's moving on a bit too quickly onto a new connection before feelings, resentments, anything like that from the past relationship have been fully resolved. Okay, someone's definitely needing to make peace with the last relationship that they had before they even think about moving on to a new connection. Otherwise they're running the strong risk of bringing old energy into a new connection, which is never a healthy thing to do. Okay, nobody wants to feel like they've been used. Okay, so I would keep that in mind here, Leo, with that particular energy. How they feel about you right now, excuse me, how the connection currently stands right now is the 10 of Wands. And you can see in this deck, someone's literally blindfold and they're trying to navigate really treacherous territory here, okay? They're trying to keep their balance, but they can't see where it is that they're going. So the connection at the moment, it feels very much up in the air, okay? It's not indicating to me that anything has been settled one way or the other. Okay, it feels a lot like at the moment you're both just sort of taking it as it comes right now. There's nothing solid here, there's nothing tangible here that's been put in place as of yet. It's very much both. You're just playing it by ear and see what happens. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through. How they're feeling about you right now is the Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini. You have another Leo, Cancerian, or an Aries. Aquarius also, I mean, I've already said Aquarius. You've got heavy Aquarius energy with the Fool and the Star. Okay, but again, that could be in their Venus placement, not necessarily their sun sign. Okay, how they feel, this person's feeling very, very hopeful about the connection with you here, Leo. Okay, they're hoping that it can definitely go a lot further than maybe just a fling. Okay, I mean, you can see this Star is really quite different from the traditional Star energy, especially with all the flowers and the red. It's very peaceful, it's beautiful, and she's literally blowing stars up into the sky. So your person is I would say that they're quietly confident that this connection with you is going to go quite far here, Leo, okay? It does indicate to me that you're the exact person that your person has been hoping for and wishing for. It's almost, it is indicating to me that they can't quite believe their luck here in a lot of ways, okay? But they're challenged by strength. So they are challenged by you in a lot of ways. And that's actually a really good thing, okay? When we are in healthy connections and healthy relationships, you really want to be with someone who challenges you in all of the good ways, okay? You don't want to be with just like a yes man or a yes woman or whatever. You know, you don't want someone who's just going to agree with you on everything all of the time. But by the same token, you also don't want someone who's going to be nitpicky and argumentative all the time, okay? So to have this person say, Leo really challenges me, that can be a good thing, okay? You have to take it all in context. You challenge them, so they definitely feel that they have to up their game if they're wanting any realistic shot at having a successful connection with you, okay? So you challenge them, and I feel in the good ways, right? You're challenged by the Four of Cups, so you could be challenged by the fact that maybe this person is a little bit boring in comparison to the people that you dated before, okay? There could be something to do with passion. Maybe that they have a lack of something that you've clocked. That there might well be a workaround for that, okay? But at the moment, you just kind of, again, just taking it as it comes, okay? It's like they're missing the mark here with something, with you being challenged by the Four of Cups, almost, okay? It's like that they are excellent at fill in the blank here, but then you're like, but they're really, really crap at fill in the blank here, okay? Maybe someone's like a really bad cook or something, or maybe this person's got like really low self-esteem, and you know, that sort of thing might bore you, okay? So you're definitely challenged by the fact that you feel that they're missing the mark with something, okay? The actions that they'll take towards you is the Ten of Swords, which is really interesting to me because this feels a lot like self-sabotage, okay, Leo? I do strongly suspect that this individual is likely to sabotage this particular connection, especially if they do have that low self-esteem that we've already mentioned, okay? Ten of Swords, that's an ending. In this deck, it's someone who's feeling defeated, okay? So there is the energy of begrudging here. It's like they're begrudgingly leaving it. They're begrudgingly doing this, that, and the next, okay? They're begrudgingly doing something, and I really feel that that's going to irritate the living shit out of you, okay, Leo? And again, that's going to play into their whole mindset of, well, you know, I kind of knew that Leo was going to leave, yada, 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 okay? So, yeah, very self-destructive energy here. I do feel that your person is not doing themselves any favors whatsoever, okay? In fact, Leo, I'm actually reading this one as well, as this person is quite possibly going to attempt to leave the situation with you before you leave them. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like to me. Your advice is the Four of Wands. So that's a milestone. It's stability, security. It can be holidays and romance, marriages, engagements. It's very, very solid energy, okay? The Four of Wands for me as a reader is one of the most stable cards in tarot. So your advice here, Leo, is to remember that you are your own strength. You are your own pillar, Okay, you are your own pillar of strength. You can absolutely depend upon yourself. It tells me that, look, you're good either way. You're good single or taken. Like, you're happy either way. You know full well that you don't need anyone else to complete you, because you know that you're already complete. Okay, some of you have even got your own home here already. You know, you've got a mortgage, you've got a good job. You're finding your feet, you're finding your way, and no one else helped you get there. Okay, ultimately I feel that this is really about some kind of milestone here that you're reaching, Leo, and how you can get there completely by yourself if necessary. I mean, you can see again, this Four of Wands is really quite different from the traditional tarot, because it is one person in this particular card, rather than the usual two and then a couple scattered down here celebrating with the couple. It's like, no, this is a single person in the Four of Wands. Okay, right, so let's keep this moving. What else for Leo, please? What else for Leo? Okay, and we'll take one more. Addiction. Okay, right. No, you hang up. Lengthy, exciting conversations, having a lot to talk about, being into each other, meaningful, giddy, and a lot in common. Who's walking who? Control, power issues, resistant, unenthusiastic, being led on, getting pulled, or feeling overwhelmed. And then addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, having a block or restraint. I do feel here, Leo, that the person that you're dealing with here is quite a codependent individual. Okay, I'm getting the word enmeshment as well. So this individual, they take a lot of comfort in knowing absolutely everything, like literally the ins and outs of a cat's arse about a person. Okay, and you might find that a little bit icky or intimidating or even unnecessary. Okay, it isn't necessary to be as involved with someone like that. You don't want to be in someone's pocket 24/7, and I do feel, Leo, that someone who tries to do that with you is very, very quickly going to push you away. Okay, you don't like the feeling of living in someone else's pocket, or vice versa. You don't want someone else living in your pocket, because you are still, even within a relationship, you do absolutely value your own independence. Like, you don't have to do everything together all of the time type thing. Now, this individual, because of their codependency issues, that they're not going to vibe very well with that. Okay, and so ultimately it is going to lead to feelings of resentment, as we've already seen with the Ten of Swords. We've seen the resentment there, and we're seeing it again with the who's walking who. Okay, someone's going to feel really resentful about being that enmeshed with another individual, and I do feel that it's you there, Leo. Yeah, the screw look, not interested, leaving quickly, in trouble, getting shafted, horizontal jogging, and telling someone off. So you've probably had it out with this person before about how, look, you still need your own space, you still need your own place to breathe. Okay, and if they're not going to be respectful of that, Leo, then yeah, the chances are quite high that you will end up actually leaving the situation. Okay, what else for Leo, please? You have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon, and you're currently under construction, so please be patient. Yeah, it's not the end of the world for you if this connection doesn't work out. Okay, I don't see it really having much of a lasting impact on you, Leo. It's not that you're cold, it's just you can kind of see when the writing's on the wall, and when someone is intruding a bit too much, and trying to take away your own independence. Like you're really quick at spotting when someone's doing that. So I don't see this having any real lasting negative impact on you. Don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that closed door. Yeah, it's like, look, if it works out, great, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to lose sleep over it type thing. That's very much the energy that I'm picking up here for you, Leo. Interesting read. I think that was one of the most interesting reads that I've had this month. That was quite good. So yeah, if you did resonate with that reading, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That'll help to keep you engaged with the channel, but it'll also help to push the message out to others who are needing to hear the messages as well. Okay, personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for joining me today, Leo. I wish you nothing but the very, very best, and I will return in a second with Sagittarius' reading. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for December 2023. Right, so what does Sagittarius need to know, please? What does Sag need to know in love? Oh, okay. What does Sag need? Thank you. Right, so Sag, you could be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. There's something fated about this particular connection, something that is supposed to happen, like this was meant to be. Sexuality, someone's still figuring themselves out. Okay, so this could be a same-sex type situation, and the other person perhaps isn't yet fully embracing their own sexuality, for those where this is a same-sex situation, and communicate, compromise, forgive, and working things out. Okay, so yeah, Sagittarius, this individual is absolutely wanting to speak to you, and they're saying with this energy, yeah, the sooner the better, especially if this is an air sign, or if they have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placement in their Venus. Okay, because this is a love read, so it's not necessarily going to be their sun sign, it could be their Venus placement. I'm seeing that someone is wanting your opinion as soon as possible. Okay, someone's feeling very, very excited about you here, Sag, and really excited about the possibility that you could well be into them. Okay, it's under their vacation. You will be traveling soon. Somebody could be traveling to come see you here, Sag. Okay, you could be traveling to go see them, they could be traveling to come see you. Again, just take it as it resonates, but it indicates that there could be some kind of physical distance here between yourself and this individual. Might well have been someone that you met online as well for some of you. Okay, what else is going on for Sagittarius in love? Sagittarius in love. Okay, right, so we are going to take that one. Right, that's going to be the connection. So the energy of the connection, the Two of Cups, interesting. Really, really interesting here, Sag, because in this Two of Cups, it is a couple who are of the same gender. So again, that message, it's absolutely not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. Okay, so like discernment. It could also be, I'm seeing twin flames, actually. I am, with the red and the blue. I didn't know whether or not I should say that, but yeah, that is coming through. I have to honor the messages that are coming in. Okay, right, so energy of the connection is the Two of Cups. This is how they feel about you right now, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Their blockage, or what they're challenged by, is the Two of Coins. What you're challenged by is the Queen of Cups, with your hand over the cup. Interesting. The action that they'll take towards you is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this person definitely is very direct, perhaps a lot more direct than what you're accustomed to. Maybe you're not used to people being as direct as this person is. Your advice is justice. So you could be dealing with a Libra as well, but you don't have to be. Gemini energy, super, super strong. Really strong. You have Cancerian here also, and of course one of your cards with the Wheel of Fortune. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius, there's a lot of optimism in this energy, okay, a lot. This is someone who has absolutely and completely lost themselves in you, okay. They're definitely in love with you. There is no question of that at all. The Empress underneath the Nine of Cups. You definitely do contribute to the happiness of this person. I don't like to say you make this person happy. I don't like that turn of phrase, because we only make ourselves happy, okay? Another person can contribute to our levels of happiness, to our comfort levels. They contribute to it. They do not create it. And I feel that turn of phrase can put a lot of pressure on another person, okay? So you know what I'm trying to say there. It's like you definitely do contribute to their happiness levels, all right, especially with the Nine of Cups and the Empress. This individual, they're definitely thinking long term, for certain. They're pretty positive that you're their one, okay, that you are their lifelong partner. The energy of the connection looks like it's going really, really well here with the Two of Cups, okay. Looks like you're both on the same page as each other. You both have a lot of things in common. There could well be a challenge here if it is a same-sex situation for some of you. The other person that you're dealing with, you could be the first person of their same gender that they've ever been with. Okay, it could be that type of situation, which was why they were having so many issues in the past. But it definitely looks like they've figured it out now, okay? That they've gotten over whatever hump they had to get over in order to really be as authentic as possible with you, okay? Wheel of Fortune, I mean, how they feel about you right now. They definitely feel that there is a super, super strong soul, spirit level connection here between you two, okay? They feel that this was part of their destiny, meeting you, that being with you is part of their destiny. I mean, the thoughts and feelings of you are just constantly swimming around in this person's head, okay? Like, you definitely... You have something that makes you really unique to this person, okay, Sag? Really, really unique. Like they're saying they have never met anybody like you before, and the fact that you've got them sitting there thinking of like long-term future plans with Nine of Cups and the Empress. This person definitely wants to move in with you. That they're wanting everything with you, okay, Sag? The issues, the challenge, the Two of Coins, how they're going to make this transition. All right, the Two of Coins is a transitional energy. So maybe this person is going through a physical transition, right? Could be for some of you, tiny, tiny handful of you. Maybe they've got some kind of operation or something coming up as well that involves a transition. Are you picking up what I'm putting down, right? But again, that's only for a tiny, tiny handful of you. This is all about balancing out their emotions and what they're actually going to do in the physical, okay? I'm also seeing as well that this individual is incredibly loyal to you, and they see you as a very loyal individual as well, okay? And again, with that yin-yang, can you see that on his heart? For some of you, there's strong twin flame energy that's creeping through, all right? What you're challenged by, the Queen of Cups, you don't quite feel ready for that level of commitment at this point in time. See with her hand over that cup. It's almost like you're trying to deliberately hold yourself back from falling in love with this person. Maybe not feeling ready to be emotionally vulnerable with another person right now. So something about this might have happened quite quickly here, Sag. It might have taken you off your feet a little bit with how quickly this connection came in, okay? Their actions towards you, the Knight of Swords. Like, that's the fastest knight in the entire deck, okay? The action that they're going to take, I'm seeing this as this person constantly being in contact with you, constantly texting you, constantly leaving you voicemails, emails, that sort of thing. Okay, that could be a little bit overwhelming for you, but I'm also getting the sensation that it is quite sweet as well. But by the other token, you could be worried about the sheer amount of communication that they're wanting. Might come across as them being a little bit needy. Okay, so again, just be honest with this person, Sag. I do get a strong sensation with this individual that being honest with them, I don't see them taking offense. Okay, I genuinely don't. I do see this person being completely respectful of what you tell them. Okay, so if you feel that they're texting you too often, if you just let them know, I don't see them taking offense at that, especially if like you're at work and you have to focus, and you know, if they're distracting you, say you've got like a really important job where you cannot afford to be distracted, because then that's going to lead to you making mistakes. Pretty certain they're going to be very understanding of that. Okay, they do certainly strike me as someone who's a straight shooter. Okay, they don't strike me as someone who's full of BS. They really don't, and they're not giving any indications to me here that they're someone who likes to play emotional games with people either. Okay, they're a very straightforward individual, and they do appreciate others being straightforward with them also. All right, your advice is justice. It's fairness, balance, equality. Again, a strong message is some kind of soul contract here between two people, okay? Same sex or not, doesn't really matter. But there is definitely a soul contract here between you and this individual, all right? With the green as well, that green is really lucky. That can indicate finances, money, or it can indicate the heart chakra, all right? And with this being love energy, it is going to be the heart chakra. So allow yourself this moment, Sag. Allow yourself to enjoy this particular connection, okay? And with all that green, it's allowing yourself or giving yourself permission to fall in love. Because remember, that's what you were challenged by. You felt challenged by opening your heart up to another person, okay? And Spirit's saying, you're in safe hands. You are in safe hands with this individual. Okay. Beautiful energy. What else for Sag, please? What else for Sag? What else for Sag in love? What else for Sag? Okay. Wedding rings, photograph, and on guard. Yeah. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. Yeah. Yeah, there is definitely a very strong soul pull between you two, for certain. And that's why a lot of things about this particular connection are really different from the ordinary, okay? Really different from what you've usually experienced here, Sag. And again, yeah, certain challenges, but definitely nothing that cannot be resolved. You know, they're not they're not the kind of challenges that the happy ground in the middle cannot be found. You know, it's not those kind of challenges. But this, it looks like it legit is going to end up in a situation where you guys end up getting married to each other. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you nostalgia and making you memories. Yeah, so this person's got a photograph of you, especially if you met online. It's like then they would have seen your pictures online. They've saved it, okay? They've saved it to their hard drive, they've saved it to their phone, and they look at it pretty constantly, okay? And on guard, competing for someone at an empath guarded needing space, needs time and skilled interaction. Interesting. So yeah, I feel that on guard is actually your energy there, Sag, okay? You feeling worried perhaps of falling in love, feeling worried at the prospect of being with this person. You're definitely on guard, but you have to remember as well, Sag, that you're feeling on guard because of experiences of being hurt by other people in the past, okay? Not everybody is out to hurt you, not everybody will hurt you, and at some point in time it would serve you well to learn to trust again, learn to trust in love again. All right, what else? Oh, okay, so it's going to be these ones then. Be patient, trust the wait, everything is coming together. Yeah, it feels like divine timing's at play here as well, Sag. Believe in yourself and your ability to carry out your dream. Yeah, so your dreams to be in a happy, stable, committed relationship are more than possible, and they are actually playing out in real time. It might not have happened with someone from the past that you really wanted it to work out with, but you know what, life be that way sometimes. It doesn't mean to say that your dreams are dead, it just literally means that your dream is actually with a different person. Yeah, don't spend too much time in despair. Move through the emotions and release it. So again, any of that old energy from the old connections needs to be released and processed right now, because you don't want to be taking old energy into a new connection, okay? And the sacrifices that you make today will be worth it. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's really nice read, Sag. Really lovely energy. You miss the beauty when you're stressed, so be gentle with yourself, be messy sometimes, and let it all go. Yeah, give yourself permission to be more free here, Sag, okay? Definitely lean into this particular connection if you resonate with this connection, of course. You know, don't lean into the situation if you know full well that you're dealing with someone who's actually really abusive. Like, no, leave this sad ass, okay? This connection right here, this beautiful situation that we saw playing out in your energy, lean into that, okay, if it resonates for you. And give yourself permission to be happy as well, okay, Sag, because you absolutely do deserve it. Right, so that is what I have for you. If you did resonate with that read, then can you please let me know by dropping a cheeky wee like on the video. That'll help keep you engaged with the channel, but it'll also help to push the message out to others who are needing to hear it as well, okay? Personal readings, they are available on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for joining me today for your readings, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.